episode of the Discourse Duo podcast. Today we're going to jump into our thread. This one was for the men only. And it was, what are the girliest things you like to do?
Wear the shirt, apparently. That's what you said.
Well, this first one is probably going to hit close to home.
Oh, boy.
I will say, this is not a personal attack.
Here he goes. He's going to talk about bonsais and
there was
planting. And
10 things I grabbed. Mm-hmm. This one had over 300 upvotes.
Okay.
And it was sitting while I pee.
That's not girly.
Well,
That's
300 plus men disagree with you, but do agree that it's the more comfortable thing to do.
It's the cleaner thing to do.
Sitting when I pee. Cleaner and more comfortable.
That's it.
And they also agree, girly. So, like I said, I knew that was going to hit close to home. I apologize. Man. I would not have put it if it wasn't for the fact that it was literally the highest voted one.
Nope.
I thought you would think I would only put it there to be a jackass. I really didn't. I promise.
I'm not offended. I'm proud of it. I sit to pee. America, I sit to pee.
Unless he's
at
in
home.
public.
Yeah, at home. Everywhere else, I'll piss on everything. I'm just...
Have you ever
painting it yellow?
Been so pissed off at the person at the gas station, like they're being really like dickish to you when you're asking for like the bathroom key or anything like that, where then when you do go in there, you're like, oh fuck you, and then just
no, but I have a feeling that you have.
Well, one of us is more spiteful than the other.
Wow. One of us also probably wouldn't pee in a gas station bathroom.
You wouldn't pee in a gas station bathroom?
I've done it like twice in my life. I can't do it.
I can understand you not taking a shit in a bathroom.
That's a whole other level for me.
But when you're standing and you take your dick out, no matter what it is you're going to do with your dick, it doesn't touch anything.
No, I'm fine with that. Yeah, sure.
If you're evacuating something out of your dick, whatever it may or may not be, it's still not going to touch your dick.
I will never ask a human being for a key to go to the bathroom for anything. This is not on principle.
That doesn't happen very often. That's a very, very like rare thing.
Sure.
But in that situation, when that has happened, sometimes.
Nah, I'll stop in anywhere else, fast food place. I will,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but sometimes you have to realize also that when I'm out and about, my options are very limited. It may be 3 a.m.
You're an exception to the rule.
So trust me, my favorite place, Publix, bar none.
Yeah, you've gave me that advice recently.
It's the best place to shit.
I held it, but
I feel you, but just letting you know.
There's nothing better than just taking the kids to the pool at your own house. Your own house.
See, you live in a home.
That's
you don't
true.
live in an apartment.
Yeah.
So you don't have a round toilet.
Oh.
And you're 6'5".
Yikes.
Yeah. Not all of us have the oval where we actually fit.
Right.
Some of us have the circle where we don't fit.
Wow.
Not fun.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how my life has been for the last
that was a Mexican
7 years.
Accent you just did. Yeah.
From Cali.
Oh.
I grew up with a Mexican accent.
There you
go. Yeah. I lost it when I moved to Boise. All right. Back to our list.
Let's go for it.
Second one. Lifetime original movies. I'm invested.
Nah.
Fuck you.
Nah.
Ooh.
No.
The only thing worse than Lifetime original movies? Oxygen.
I'm sitting to pee all day.
I would rather lay to pee than fucking watch any of those movies.
I cannot do it.
I don't want to see the repairman show up and her name is like Tiffany.
No, unless it's a porno, I don't want to see the repairman show
shit.
up. It's not happening.
This next one, it starts off kind of like, okay, and then it ends like, oh.
Okay.
I love jewelry. I have rings, bracelets, and a necklace that are sold to women. But I don't care. I even wear a strand of pearls. And that's where it kind of dropped over the line for me.
So that's a new thing. Men are wearing pearls. I wouldn't say they call them men, but I think they identify as male. I've seen pearls is a thing right now. It's like a trend that these people are doing.
Before the most, and I agree. I've seen this.
Yeah.
Before this time frame, the only man I'd ever seen wear pearls, non-ironically, Dennis Rodman.
And that says it all.
Yeah. He wore the fuck out of those pearls.
No man should have a pearl necklace on. Just saying.
I feel like there was an undertone to that. But no, I do know some men that are more of like a slight build that do like wear women's watches or some bracelets because they're thinner and smaller and it looks better on them.
Never seen that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I just haven't seen it.
Because you know how like there was a time frame when like the watch, like the big, like
sure,
big ass motherfucker things were like in.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a wrist that's this big,
yeah,
and the watch head is bigger than that, yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, but that's not a typical watch size, you know.
That's what I'm saying. For a while, that was the typical.
Sure.
Like in that late 90s, early 2000s.
I've never seen him. I personally never seen a man wear a woman's watch because women's watches are literally tiny. Like they're the tiniest. I just haven't seen that. I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it happens often.
I know a lot of really petite men.
It's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of them were in like the drama and like other arts things in college and stuff.
I have 2 vintage watches and it's a smaller face for sure. But a woman's watch, like I show you my wife's watch, it is like...
Yeah, a woman's watch usually is like a size of a quarter.
No, it's like a size of a dime.
Oh, I've never seen a watch that small.
Most women's watches.
Oh, I've never seen a woman's watch that small.
Art Deco, all that whole... For years and years and years. Yep.
Yeah, because every watch I own, which is like 5 shitty ones, you know that, they're like $50 sizes. Yeah,
sure.
And then like all the watches that like my mother or like a couple of my exes and stuff like that had, they're more like the quarter size. I've never seen one that says like a size of a dime.
Yeah.
How would you read the time?
Thoughtfully.
You'd have to every time you would need to see what time it is, you'd have to do this.
No, women have shorter arms, so it's naturally closer to their face, so they can see it a little bit better.
Proportionally, that does not make sense.
Man. That's physics.
Why are their feet shorter, Chris?
It's biology, Michael.
You wanna answer that question?
Why their feet shorter?
Yeah,
so they're closer to the sink.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Anywho, this one was kind of funny. K-pop girl groups.
What's that?
All right. Now
I've watched these videos of K-pop girl groups.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I was like,
they're kind of cute.
Actually,
they're kind of cute. No. I'm not gonna say.
Here's the thing. I guarantee you, half those groups that you watched, they were guys. So hopefully, you didn't have your dick out.
No, I didn't.
Okay, just checking. You gotta be careful with K-pop.
They were doing like this thing where they like showcase each of them or whatever, and then like they do like a little dance thing or like a little koi, like ooh, you know, the little mouth thing. Sure, yeah, it's cute.
They actually have some really good. I can't think of the genre.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's rock. Can't think of it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not a huge fan of K-pop.
Neither am I.
There's a couple of songs, you know, here and there. I feel like with anything that could be like, oh, that's really good.
Sure.
I know BTS does one song with Coldplay that I actually love.
I
love that song.
I've heard that. Yeah.
But, you know, it's like, I don't think that counts as me saying, oh, I like K-pop.
I haven't invested in it enough.
I don't know, man. Guys that, it's weird. Anyway, candles, wax melts, and bubble baths with Epsom salts when my back is hurting.
I've tried that once. The Epsom salt thing.
I don't fit in bathtubs. So.
Okay. You'd fit in my bathtub.
Do you live in a house?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to our previous conversation. Do you know how big my shower is inside of an apartment?
Yeah, I do.
It's about the same size as this table.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify, I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
I can't, like, in all reality, I can't sit in my bathtub with my legs straight. They have to be like at like a cute angle to be able to fit.
It's not cute.
No. Because you can't, like, if I like try to crisscross my legs,
right,
I can't fit widthwise in them because my legs are too big for fit that. Yeah, it doesn't work.
I don't want to. I visualize everything you're saying, and I don't like it.
It's
Can
right
you
there.
stop? I don't want to.
I would love to do like the Epsom salt thing. I've always wanted to try that.
I've tried it. It's not. It's relaxing.
Is it
it's
nice?
not bad. Yeah. Thing about baths, like it's great when it's really hot in the beginning, and then when it cools off, and you're sitting there in water, and you're like, "The fuck am I doing?"
Well, see, I had a jacuzzi bathtub in the old house, and I did enjoy that.
Right.
But it was basically like having a hot tub. So it's like, is it really a bath?
Yeah.
Is it really, I mean,
But here's the problem: when you combine the bath and candles and the Epsom salts. Agreed on that. It's slightly crossing the line.
you got some Michael Bolton playing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know,
Setting the mood.
just things happen.
Right. Better drain that tub quick.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so this one has a couple of things that I feel like aren't that girly, and just putting it out there.
Might mean something.
First thing, cats. A super hot sauna. I don't think that's girly. As a kid, I generally enjoyed the Powerpuff Girls. Fuck you, that was an awesome show. They also enjoyed That's So Raven. Okay, that's kind of a shitty show. And they said they're not ashamed, which is good. Don't be ashamed of any of those things.
Except for That's So Raven.
I mean, you should be a little ashamed of that.
You should be a little ashamed of that.
That was a really bad show.
It was a bad show.
And like I rooted for her because she came from Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah. She was in Dr. Dolittle too.
She was. She was. I didn't really care for Dr. Dolittle though.
What?
I'm more of an action Eddie Murphy guy.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I didn't think it was a bad movie. Wasn't
Norm
Macdonald
Macdonald
the tiger?
He was lucky. No, he was
No,
lucky.
he was the dog. He was the dog.
dog.
Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, it's a decent movie. I've seen the first two. I don't know if there was a third one or not.
There is a
probably
third
was.
one. I have not seen the third one.
But you better tell him to take back that thermometer if he wants it back.
Right.
Oh, it's gone.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, good times. But no, I'm sorry. Powerpuff Girls was the shit.
Yeah, like it.
Hi, girls. Oh, my voice is back this time, so I can have
There you go.
My favorite. And I still have my little Mojo Jojo thing. And I still haven't finished the freaking totem
Thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, next one. This is the girliest thing on this list. True crime podcasts.
Yes, it is.
They are made for women.
I'm convinced.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Because, don't get me wrong, a true crime podcast, not interested. You give me like a slight true crime like documentary thing, and I'm walking through the room and I see it and they say a couple words and I might turn back for a minute.
Not interested.
And I'll watch for a few minutes. Like, what? That dumb bitch walked out to the garage the second time after the first time he said come out there, he shot her with a freaking crossbow. She deserved to die. And then I'll walk off.
Yeah, I can't get into those.
That's a real story, by the way.
Oh, no. I know the crossbow story.
That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Ended up killing him, or killing her by or trying to kill her with the antifreeze in the Gatorade.
I don't remember that. Yeah. Good move, though.
Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah. Lemon lime.
You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with lemon lime.
It's the original.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
You didn't know that? It was lemon lime and then orange, I think.
Wow. Fruit punch was third.
Yeah.
No shit.
Because
Random question.
It's easier to replicate the citrus.
Florida.
Well, no, it's just the taste of fake flavor.
Right.
It's just easier to do it. You know.
Random question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you or do you not prefer pineapple being involved in a fruit punch?
I like pineapples. I like pineapple.
So you like the pineapple fruit punch more than like the
Yes.
typical reddish style fruit punch.
Correct.
Interesting. I do not.
Sorry about that.
I don't mind pineapple in alcoholic beverages.
Pineapple great.
I don't like eating something that's trying to eat you at the same time. It's a little weird.
What?
That's what pineapple does to you.
It eats you.
Yeah. The juices of the pineapple are trying to not disintegrate. Wrong word.
Starts with
digest.
Sounds like, okay.
It's trying to digest you. It's the same thing as the stomach acids in your stomach. So that's why you feel like that little like tangy feel on your tongue. That's it trying to eat you.
There are a lot of citrus things that have a similar effect, but I've ate a lot of pineapple.
Apparently it's supposed to be beneficial for your cum. So there you
Exactly. That's why I eat a lot of pineapple.
go. I drink a lot of coffee. Makes a bitch suffer.
Drink it black.
There you go. Stays up really late though. Bubble baths with candles, music, and wine.
All that?
Here's the thing.
I would say any of that, except the music. Like music.
I'm not so. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm not a big fan of candles. I love watching people carve candles. I like making candles. Other than that, that's all I like to do with candles.
I've got nothing against candles.
I don't have an issue with them. I just think they're overrated.
I'm not thinking about lighting them though.
No,
if someone has candles and they're like, and they light it and it's there, I'm like, oh, okay.
And like, candles. I don't know, man. Like the whole like this scent is, and all those like the Yankee candle stuff.
I think seasonally, it's not bad if you're trying to have your home. If you have guests coming over, and you're trying to have like their home smell like something.
As long as it's not that fake cinnamon spice fucking smell that like you walk by a Michael's during like the holidays and you're gonna die. Yeah.
I can't walk into any of those stores. No.
Remember the was it the Bath and Body Works in the West Oaks Mall that we have to like go around?
Couldn't do it.
It was so bad. Yeah. But here's the thing. Yeah, like bubble bath. Okay, not my thing. But bath. Okay, I can see it. Music. Yeah, sure, of course. Candles. Wine. Here's the thing. Alcohol and water, I feel like, shouldn't be really around each other.
Why?
I just feel like it's a dangerous recipe.
Do it all the time. People drink beers at beaches and
and then
I'm not saying it's smart. I'm just saying
they wash up on the shore the next day.
The can or the person?
Both.
So is this an environment thing, or you care about the person?
Oh, I totally don't give a fuck about the environment. Fuck the sea turtles, and I love sea turtles. I really hate the fact that Chipotle still has their fucking paper straws. Almost everybody else has given it up.
I got one from McDonald's yesterday. I hope they were out of real straws and they just had that as a backup.
If a McDonald's gave me a paper straw, I would throw it back in their face. I'd be that person on like TikTok.
It was in the bag, right? So they put it in the bag. I just said, straw.
Tried to hide it.
Yeah, they tried to hide it. No. Luckily, I had a backup straw.
I have a backup straw in my car.
Yeah.
I always have one backup straw in like the side thing because I go to Chipotle a lot like before I start like working because it's like a great like good like hey, here's some energy meal, you know, a lot of carbs. And I can't use their fucking straws.
Nah.
Because what happens is that after like an hour, the soda or the tea or whatever is still good, still nice and cold, still has some good ice, but now your straw can't have structural integrity to be able to drink it, and then you start tasting this nasty ass paper.
Not happening.
It's disgusting.
Never do it. So I'd laugh like, so you remember the whole, can't do straws because the sea turtles.
Yeah, it's plastic
supposedly in the nose, and you see that video of him pulling it out with pliers or whatever. Yeah. How funny it would be if like it just really had a Coke problem, and that was the reason why it had a straw in its mouth. It's like,
this is my thing.
This whole time we thought it was because it's the environment. He just was a junkie. It's a junkie sea turtle.
The thing about the whole situation is I'm sure that there was multiple sea turtles with this issue. I'm sure there was.
Someone looked into this. It's very rare.
But that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
And then the other aspect. So we're all about saving the rainforests over here, right? Yeah. In this little environmental group.
Mm-hmm.
But then in this environmental group, we're like, yeah, but we got to use paper. And it's like, wait a minute. You know, he can choke on this paper that's being thrown into the ocean just as easily as he can choke on the fucking straw, right? Like they're both ending up in the same floating mass.
That's not even the point to me. The point to me is the tree savers, like, I don't understand. They're the same people, right? Yeah. So it's like, cut down the fucking trees to make the paper, to make your straws. How does that make sense?
I would love to transfer to a pure metal straw society. I have no problem with that.
I'm okay with that.
If I have to like go around and like I have my wallet, my keys, my phone, my headphones, and my straw, I'm okay with that.
I want one of those straws and it like.
I bought a set of straws for somebody like 2 years ago for Christmas. It was like a straight straw, a slight bend, like a good bend, and like three or four set of different ones in both stainless steel and then a blackened stainless steel. And it was like $14, right? It was a great like stocking stuffer gift. But it was like $14, and it was one of those things where it's like, hey, now when we go to the movies, we have straws.
Right.
Because we like having Coke Ices, and there's nothing worse than trying to drink a frozen beverage through a paper straw.
How about like a Frosty? Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine a Frosty. Ugh.
They wouldn't do that to you. They wouldn't give you a paper straw.
If they did that, I'd fucking throw the Frosty in their face. I wouldn't do that. Here's the thing. I talk a lot of shit, and I mean it. I wouldn't do that to like a person like that.
Florida man throws Frosty in Wendy's face.
Florida ogre, just I'm not going to do that. I like when we go to the mall and she wants to model different dresses for me. Here's the thing on this one. I feel like it's situational.
No, it's not.
First off,
have they fucked yet? That's the only situation.
Really?
That's the only situation. If they have not, then you play that. You play that game.
See,
let's go to the
you're
mall.
The kind of person that I feel like you only want a female for procreational purposes.
That is not true.
No, and also to take care of your home
and children.
Right. Procreational.
Yeah. No. Well, they have to care for the children too. They can't just have them. Come on.
Well, yeah, because they outlawed the nannies that you liked.
Exactly. Well, they deported them.
Oh, that's why you married one.
It's terrible.
But no, like, here's my thing with it. I like window shopping just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the kind of person that when I go to a store,
talking about clothes still.
Yeah, either or. When I go to a store and I'm like doing like aisles, I go up and down each aisle, like not just like like no,
yeah.
I like to look at every single fucking thing.
Sure.
My thing with this is that as long as the person is the right type of vibe that meshes with you, I 100% agree with this. It's
no
fun.
Patience at all for that.
But if it's that type of person,
no,
fucking get them away from me.
Because here's the deal.
I can't have a positive vibe and a negative vibe person doing this together. It doesn't work,
dude. The problem is they want to know how they look. And when I'm honest and I do say how they look in it, they don't like to hear that either.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Not going to happen.
And that's what I'm talking about. I've had people that I've done this with that can take it.
Sure.
Because they actually truly want to know your opinion. I love those people. They're awesome. Then I've had people that go like, oh, okay, thanks. And then get real quiet.
Sure.
And then I'm just like, motherfucker.
Yeah. And fuck you about the only wanting one for procreation comment. You're the whore. I'm the most monogamous person in this room.
Right. Right. Because you're trying to procreate.
Huh?
Yeah. I didn't say you were a whore. I said you wanted a female for procreational purposes. And you got one.
Not solely.
Now you're good.
No, I'm married. I can do that without being married.
Yeah. I'm not doing that by not being married. Your argument, I don't think has a standing point.
My argument has a big standing point.
Is it really that big, Chris? Is it?
When it's standing at a point, it's so big it has to lean. It's called gravity, physics.
And yet it doesn't lean down. It leans to the left.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, it's your right. So to you.
Oh, that was so funny when she said that one day. No, it goes to the right. And we're like, no.
Perspective.
From your perspective, it does. Oh, yeah, huh? That was really funny. Last one. I love a fruity drink with a straw in it with an umbrella. When I'm cooking or ironing or vacuuming, I always find my hand on my hip like my mama.
Those are two separate things.
Yes.
Okay.
Same person.
Oh.
But two separate things. So the first one.
That person needs help.
Fruity drink.
Sure.
Here's my thing with drinks. If I'm drinking a beer, I feel like it should taste like a beer.
Right. Not apple cider.
Yeah. A beer. Like a man.
Right.
And then if I'm going to drink a mixed drink, I want it to taste good.
Right.
And I'll be honest, most of the fruity drinks are fucking loaded with alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones that are going to fuck you up.
Rum punch.
Just hunch punch.
Oh, my wife and rum punch on a cruise. I didn't get to see the Bahamas. I couldn't see Aruba. Aruba? Nope. Went right back to the boat.
Ooh, I wanna take it.
And that's why I wanted to go, so I can say I've been there. So when I sing that song,
you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was
You're not
there
some like fucking Hollister bitch.
on the boat.
Yeah. You were there, adjacent.
I was Aruba adjacent.
There you go.
Yeah.
But here, the thing I find funny, and I can relate to this, except for the ironing part. Who the fuck irons in this time frame in the day and age? When I'm cooking or ironing or vacuuming, I always find that my hand is on my hip like my mom. I find that's funny because you're emulating, and the only person that you've ever seen doing most of these things in this household is
So it should be.
the mom.
Right.
So you mimic your mother, therefore you act like a woman.
Right.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
That's funny. A lot of people like hot water with candles is what I'm
my
really
one
giving
fruity
it.
drink, though, I will say pina coladas. It's not really too
I don't think I've
fruity.
ever had a pina colada.
I love pina coladas.
I will say,
Had one last month. Had 2 last month.
trying to remember how you say this particular drink because it was the gayest order ever. Coco Loco,
Drinks can't be gay, Mike.
Coco Loso, which was coconut rum with like pineapple juice.
Okay.
That is probably one of the drinks where
Pina colada, basically.
is that what that is?
But frozen. The
Frozen.
pina colada are frozen drink.
Oh, is it one of the blended?
Sure.
Yeah. That drink was the funniest thing to ask for because you would go to certain bartenders and they'd be like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. And then you go to other bartenders and if you ask for it separately, they'd be like, oh, you mean A? And then they would say, and you're just like, which one is it, man? I don't like coming up here and asking you for this stupid ass fucking drink.
Right.
It tastes good. And that's why I had to find a new drink.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm a vodka cranberry kind of guy. Helps me keep regular on all my cycles.
Uh-huh.
And it's quite tasty. And if they don't have cranberry, I will take a vodka Red Bull.
Bet you will.
I like vodka because I can't handle the darks anymore.
That's what I heard.
College.
The rally. Oh, college.
Had way too many darkies and I don't want them anymore. You know, I experienced it. And now when I am around them, I just want to throw up.
Yep. Put the hood back on. Mm-hmm.
Zip.
Man.
So what you got for us, Chris?
Oh, funny. So I'll tell you a little story because it has to do with the next thing I have later on too. But doctor's appointments.
Oh, okay.
So I've had my fair share of doctor's appointments.
I believe that.
Some medical issues my whole life, that kind of thing.
You're probably the only person that's given more blood than me. So
oh yeah, I'm a pincushion basically.
Yeah.
But so there was a point in my life where I just stopped going to the doctor, and then I haven't been to the doctor in like 15 years, just about. I want to say, right? Mm-hmm. General practitioner, nothing, like didn't go at all. So where I started going to, I'm like, you know what, I need to start going again. This was right when I was about to have my first kid, right? So I'm like, okay, I should start caring about myself because now I have to care for a human being, right? And
not when you got married, but when you had a kid. Okay, keep going.
well, yeah, because she can work. She can
Just for
care for herself.
I get it. Yeah.
Baby can't. She was working. She's a modern woman. She had a job at the time. Okay. Wasn't until a second kid where now she's
You're bringing this up. I didn't bring it up.
Full-time job as a home.
I didn't. Yep. Procreation.
It's normal. It's called normal. So I was like, all right, I was nervous. I didn't know, all right, with this doctor thing. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen?
Going to a new doctor is always nerve-wracking. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, what are they going to do? What does the examination look like nowadays? Or are they going to do that? Are they going to do, right? I had no clue what's going to happen, right? They're going to get silly with me or not. So I,
do I have to bring some roses or not?
I need to know how far we're going to go. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I haven't been in a while. They're going to see the chart. And I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest with them, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to say, oh, we're going to check every hole. Or that's what I'm thinking in my head. So I prep. Oh yes. I prep.
Okay. Hand in the air, raising. Define prep.
So I shave things that I normally don't shave.
Hand in the air again. Real quick. Shave things? What things?
All things.
All things.
All things.
You shaved your asshole.
I shaved my asshole.
Wow.
That's
real dedication. That involves mirrors and or a second person.
No. I'm talented. All by feel.
Oh, you do it by feel?
By touch.
I have done that.
Yeah. Shaved by touch.
Yeah.
I did a little mirror chat, but
we always end up with one little like landing strip somewhere when you do it purely by touch. I feel like
I did all right, but
not bad
in the spots that they weren't going to go around the prime real estate. I cleaned up real good.
Got you.
So
a little baby oil on that, let it shine.
Cleaned up the whole area, right?
That whole area.
Got
you.
So
taint and all.
Taint, because
it's the slip and slide to
that
the
type
glory.
of side yard growth. You don't look at the side yard. Everyone looks at the front yard, but not the side yard.
But see, when you take care of the side yard, the property value goes up.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So took care of that. The grass was high, but took care of that. And then obviously, the front yard, you got to manicure the lawn. You got to make sure the edging's right. Did the whole thing.
Because if you're letting your grass grow too high, then you can't really see the trees that well.
Right.
But once you get rid of that grass, the tree's trunk really looks massive.
And it looks great from the curb, right?
Exactly. You want to increase that curb appeal because the curb appeal is going to get them to kneel.
Excellent. Yep. And that's exactly what happened. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
but then, then it's like, you realize you get older, you're like, I got hairs growing up the base, the whole, it's like, what is going on with this? Right.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm sitting there Gilletting that,
Whoa.
Gilletting that.
Oh, you like straight.
5 razors, five razors. Yep. Takes care of it. Come on, man up. All right.
I've never used any type of like shaving
razor.
No, like shaving cream or any type of thing. Yeah. So I always shave dry.
No.
So if
soap,
I was going to do right, I've never done that
because you're already soaked up. You're lathered.
I don't do that at the same time. That's a separate.
I'm all lathered, buddy.
So that's why I'm like, ooh, no.
Yep. I trim the.
I have a lawnmower 4.0, and that works wonders.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good. So I'm prepped. I'm good. I feel good. I'm lotioned up, smooth.
You're feeling good about yourself.
No ashy anywhere. Elbows, knees, good. I'm great. So this doctor, I'm gonna find something. I'm challenged. I'm gonna find something. Right. Got to go in there with that swag. Fill out the paperwork. I'm like, okay. Feeling less confident.
Yeah, because it's like, have you or anyone in your immediate family ever had? Oh wow, all of these. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm failing already. Okay. I need more ink. Can I get a new pen, please?
Exactly. And like they ask like your eating habits and stuff like that sometimes. And I'm just like, I knew I was going to the doctor. So of course, like for the 2 weeks before, I'm eating better. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all that stuff. We have like the worst memories when it comes to that. It's like, because you're doing it recently, you think you've been doing it longer, right? You're like, oh yeah, of course I do that. I eat great. I only have this. I only eat.
For the last 72 hours, I've been fucking amazing.
Yeah. Alcohol? Nope, not this week. It's like.
Wherein if you like look back at your life, like 24 hours previous, you're like flossing for the first time in 6 months.
Like you go to the dentist,
the way to the doctor. Yeah. Dentist rather.
Right. Dude, the past 15 years, I fucked up my body. I decided not to do shit to take care of it. Aside from my metabolism that just naturally took care of things. But yeah, and that's it.
Max disapproved.
Just push-ups every day. Keeps the doctor away, baby. But no. Didn't work.
That's how that works.
Didn't work. So anyway, going in. So finally the nurse sees me and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't been in a while. Haven't been here in a while.
I've been a bad boy.
Yeah, exactly. Doing the whole thing. So that's it. The doctor comes in, examination. All they do now is they only look at or ask about the things that you bring up.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Well,
there's no like, let me see because, you know, I want to make sure you're good. I want to check. I want to kick the tires. I want to look under the undercarriage.
Are you aware of why some of that is?
I haven't been to the doctor in 15 years, dude.
Right. Do you know why some of that stuff has changed?
No.
Because patients can't handle certain things. Kind of like now doctors aren't able to approach the subject of obesity.
What?
Because that's fat shaming.
God.
And they can be sued for it.
We're all going to die.
Right. That's how humans' lives end.
Oh my God.
But you're like, I'm being dead serious. So now what it is that unless you bring it up, they're not going to bring it up because they might lose money.
I know, but isn't that counterintuitive?
Absolutely.
Because what man's going to say, hey, doc,
I want you to stick your thumb up my ass real quick and just make sure everything looks good.
Now, here's the deal. I did all this, and I knowing that this is a female doctor.
Hey, doc.
Hey,
I want you to stick your whole hand up my ass real fast.
I didn't think that was going to happen because I know that there's got to be
I want you to grab my cock from the inside.
All right. What happened to the cough? What happened to the grab and cough thing?
You graduate high school.
Then it's done.
Yeah.
They don't do it anymore?
Not unless you're going to go teach high school.
Right. My point is, I did all of that work for fucking nothing is what I'm trying to tell you. Very frustrating.
I feel like there may or may not have been somebody that work could have been appreciated by.
I'm insulted though, because I did it for a special person, and that was someone with a medical degree. That was someone that, you know what I mean? That was someone that was supposed to look at my parts and say, hey, is this normal? Is this, you know, the way it should be? I don't know. You know how you're feeling.
They're probably like, no, all those red bumps, they shouldn't be there.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. So nothing at all. They don't touch you now like they used to. And I'm upset about that. I am upset because I was hoping to be fondled slightly, not in a sexual way, but I want to make sure that everything's okay, right? I want to make sure that things are good. I'm not going to know. I'm ignorant to that stuff.
Well,
I've never seen an asshole that's not a woman's from a certain angle. I've never seen a man's asshole. I don't know what's normal about that or not. So, no, I've never seen a man's asshole. Sorry. Seen plenty of dick, no asshole.
I'm trying to think. So I know a couple of the guys have mooned us.
You've never brown winked me.
No, that's too much work. That's just that's like trying to do like the goat. It's not. Who does that?
No.
Yeah, plenty of dicks.
Plenty of dicks.
Plenty of dicks.
No assholes. Not me.
I've seen a lot of man ass, but they never like were trying to like, hey, look at my asshole.
No one
spread cheeks.
If you spread the cheeks.
I've seen a lot of hairy asses.
I've seen hairy asses. That's fine. And I myself have one of those.
And see, that's not where the line is. The line is when you grab them.
Right.
When it's like, hey, this is where I want you to put it. That's a little, that's where the line is.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. That.
I will say the last physical I had, like your stereotypical, I'm going out for sports physical, right?
Sure.
Was probably right after high school, right before college time frame.
Okay.
And that's only because that was like my second bout with dealing with my thyroid.
Right.
And they were like, well, let's test everything.
Right.
So
I just thought it was weird. And it wasn't even just for like that, but like they didn't even have you take off shirt. They didn't even like examine. Like the whole point, I thought this was to examine you.
Interesting.
And nothing. It's literally just, okay. And we know what a lot of it's done by now. And here, I think, is the reason. Blood work.
Yeah.
They can find freaking anything except for like melanoma. Well, even that, when it's far enough along, I'm sure you can find it on blood work.
Not only that, but you got to also think that nowadays they're during like the from 12 to 1, instead of having 1 or 2 appointments, they have like 7. So that's the other issue too. It's easier for them to just do blood work, and then I don't have to think about that person again for 2 weeks, and then I'll get a piece of paper that has results that I can look at really quick and be like, this is what you have. Here's what you're going to do. Okay, bye. And then walk into the next room and do the same thing. So it's assembly line medicine.
One of my calling cards, though, I want to ensure that people have a story. I think it's very important that people have a story. So I've always pranked doctors and nurses.
Everybody's got a story.
My whole life, because I've just been around it so much. Like, you know what? I'm getting poked and prodded. I'm going to get something out of this too, you know?
You don't tell them about your heart?
My heart?
Yeah.
I'm poked and prodded there. I'm poked and prodded everywhere.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Don't you have like a irregular heartbeat?
No, I have a pseudo aneurysm in my aortic arc.
Yeah.
So that's a little different, but yes.
Okay, sorry.
But
one of the guys has an irregular heartbeat and never tells them until they start listening to it. And then when they ask, he goes, "No, I've never." No, and then goes, it's
gotcha. Yeah. No, so
I feel like it was Corey now that I think about it.
So the thing I did the last time is, you always ask for a urine sample.
Oh.
I provide the urine sample. Fine. But when they're in there, in my doctor's office, there's a little like window thing that you're in the bathroom. You put it through the thing and close it, and then they can access that through the other side. Pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. Adjoining rooms.
I run the sink a little bit, and I soak this at the end of the thing, and I put it on there, and it creates that little, it drips down, it creates a little ring around it on the thing. They close it up and hand it over. And
so they always think you pissed all over the cup.
You're just pissed all over this.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That was just the last thing I did. I know, probably not. These people
it's kind of like when you have to go and ask for the key for a bathroom, and you go in there and you're like, I'm gonna fuck with this motherfucker.
Yeah, but mine's not my actual urine that I'm peeing all over the place. I'm pranking them.
You go an inch, I go a foot. So
other way around.
Same difference. That's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what you got?
I have a funny little thing. So once again, speaking of Reddit, I saw a person posted a thing giving us a scenario and is asking for some relationship advice.
Okay.
The title of this particular post is, "My 23-year-old boyfriend is accusing me of cheating when I was just having some fun."
Okay. Right. How dare him? How dare he?
They're both 23, by the way. Male, female.
And me.
This is from the point of view of the female, by the way.
Okay.
When I was out one night, I was flirting with a guy I thought was cute and danced with him, and we did kiss, but it lasted for like 2 or 3 seconds. It's nothing compared to how me and my boyfriend kiss.
Nothing. Plus,
this is just something I usually do for fun.
Yeah.
My boyfriend found out because someone who I thought was my friend ratted me out to him. They even sent him a video she took of me and this guy barely kissing.
Not a friend.
When my boyfriend, who was livid, by the way, told me about this and said that he was leaving me, I was trying so hard to hold back my tears because I didn't want him to be gone. I was begging him not to and told him I'd never do it again and promised that. He said it's too late for that and I'm grown and should have known better. That's when I couldn't even hold back the tears. They just came out, and I told him that if he did leave me, he'd be an idiot and would feel very sorry when finding out the truth behind the kiss. And I was just trying to have fun. We argued for like 10 minutes over this. That's the first paragraph.
The truth about the kiss.
The truth about the kiss was that it was just fun.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
It's been a month since this happened. It happened in late May. I have no idea when this was posted. Oh, it was posted yesterday.
Oh,
better. I texted him yesterday, and I texted him yesterday that I went all of June without flirting with any guy.
Oh.
But he ignored my messages. I'm hoping that he's just still hurt, and it's not that we are done completely. I really want things to work out with him and show him that I can change. Should I send him one last message? Simply letting him know that even if he doesn't want to speak or see me ever again, that I'm still super sorry and will always love and appreciate how great he was to me. I just want him and I to have some type of positive closure.
Wow.
Okay, so I just want to reiterate, 23.
It's young. It's young.
I remember being 23. I know this girl. Like, this archetype.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how, like, women mature and then, like, men try to catch up for a while?
Yeah.
And then there's, like, that little tiny bit in the early 20s where, like, the man's, like, a little bit here and they get shot over again. Mm-hmm. She's waiting for that next growth spurt. She hasn't hit it yet.
I don't think it's going to happen for quite a while. I think there's something else going on here.
I just loved the dance with him. We did kiss, but it only lasted for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Only 2 to 6. I do this all the time.
Really quick.
Do it all the time. 1,
2, 3. That's a fucking long kiss for just having fun. You know what's just having fun? A peck.
That was 3 laps. That was 3 laps.
Around the mouth.
Right. Don't do that again. but yeah, just like that.
Oh my God. That's so, if you were going to give this person advice, what would you say in response, Christopher?
If I were to give her advice.
If you were going to give her advice. If
yeah.
you were going to dictate for me to respond to this right now, what would I be typing?
Well, her question is, should she send that message that she typed? Right?
The question is, should I send one last message?
And then she wrote out what that message would be, essentially.
Essentially, she was saying something to the effect of like just saying, hey, just so you know, I really do appreciate the way you treated me, and I will always love and respect you.
Shoot your shot. Just do it. Shoot your shot. Send that message. That's the question. Now, if he's smart at all, he'll say, bitch.
No, if he's smart,
locked.
If he's smart at all,
locked.
He'll come back, hit it one more time, and then bounce. Because the crazy shit she's going to be willing to do when he shows back up at that door, it'll be one of the best experiences he's had. And then he'll walk out and be like, what? I was just having some fun. Mm-hmm. It's the best end of the line. Great day.
Coming from a shoe whore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not doing it for procreation.
Yeah. He's going to get it he's going to give it in the butt. Like it's going to.
Oh.
Yeah. He's going to get butt play.
Oh, it's going to be anal raining just all over the place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, like this is going to be
I have one stipulation.
I have one stipulation.
And here's the deal. What's going to happen? And she's going to say, yeah, Tony just did that this other week. She's going to ruin it, dude.
Nope.
She's going to ruin it.
Because then it turns into the anger bang.
Oh, he's already in.
And he's already in her ass.
He's already in. Yeah.
She better keep her mouth shut at that point. That's that's borderline rape.
Yikes.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's young.
This is just ignorance.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what that is. She needs Jesus.
No, what she really needs is she needs to just, she just needs to make a decision. Hey, do you want to whore it up for a while? Cool, do it, man.
She's already been doing it.
No, I mean, but like, if you're going to be about the streets, be in the streets. Don't jump in the street and jump back on the curb. Like, either be in there or don't. You know, pick one road.
Don't do it for him. Do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nothing wrong with being single and going out however often it is that you go out. And each person you see that you're like, hey, I want to do stuff with that person. You go and do stuff with that person. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dance it up. Give a little kiss.
What's wrong with it is when you've committed to somebody that you're going to do X thing and then you don't follow through with X thing.
Right. She wants her cake and to eat it too, right?
Well, or her cake to be eaten by them. So one of the two.
Could be. Yeah. As long as the little crunchies in the middle. Ice cream cake. So good. So good.
Nope. No crumb cake for me. Thank you.
Crunchies.
Yeah. I don't want there to be anything crunchy.
No. What? Oh, and that cake.
Yeah.
Talk about that cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's something crunchy.
Nah. No, I want that raspberry decadence. I want that. Yeah. You ever had that?
You want it to be raspberry?
Yeah.
So you want it to be nice and red?
We get those wings, baby.
There's this vampire I got to introduce you to.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, this bitch is crazy. This is just
She's young.
She's just an idiot.
She's young. She wants to have fun.
I also, okay, in fairness, the friend that ratted her out,
Yeah.
kind of a bitch too. Like,
He's fucking her right now.
probably.
The guy is with her.
Probably.
Because that's why she did that. She said, see what she's doing? I would never do that.
To you.
I would never do that to you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Exactly.
Poor guy.
No, he got the friend.
I know. Crazy is awesome. It's way better than the calm friend. Always go crazy.
Good for you. Good for you.
Anyway, so what else you got, bud?
What else I got? All right. Give me a second here.
No, I liked your advice. We'll
Shoot your shot.
we should actually respond back to
Do
that.
your thing. Respond.
It's so funny. Actually, some of the responses are actually really funny.
All right. So on the theme of the doctors thing, these are I'm not gonna. Some of them are dumb. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but there's a couple funny ones in here. Nurses share 12 funniest things they've heard patients say.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good. Some are a little long. Tales of Pure Filth. This is the title of this one.
Okay.
It was my first patient with a colonostomy. He was this old grumpy man sitting up in bed. I started taking off his bag. Oh, I'm sorry, colostomy. His colostomy bag. Usually I see the bag next to that, but yeah. It smelled so bad, her eyes were watering. I kept telling myself to think about his feelings, not let anything show on my face. He looked at me and said, God, you've got bad breath. God. Oh, you've got bad breath. It's his shit bag.
It smells like my shit.
She's got bad breath.
God, have you been sucking on my shit bag or something? Oh my God.
Right? Old grumpy man.
Okay. Can I play devil's advocate for just a millisecond?
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to be funny because obviously the thing that smells bad right now is the bag of shit that she's disconnecting from his body.
Right.
And he's trying to break the tension of this new nurse. Right. And he's like, oh, wow, your breath really smells.
Right. Could have been that old man dry humor.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that get off my lawn. Fag.
I'm gonna be that guy if I live to be old, which I won't, but I will be that guy. I will be just gonna say the thing to be funny, so I'm amused, not caring.
You're gonna have a screened in front patio, on a patio chair, like those old 70s ones,
right? And
just be staring, waiting for someone to walk by.
Right. That's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
Hey, what are you doing? Carol the grass. 5 feet away from
Call him over and then say, get off my lawn.
Hey, come here real quick. Get off my grass. Just fucking with it. Get off my grass.
But I got off my grass. But seriously, my grass. Yeah.
That's not your regular St. Augustine. That's Bermuda grass.
Bermuda grass. I paid for that grass.
Yeah.
This is Florida. Yeah. Labor pains. All right. One patient was fully dilated. She started pushing, then changed her mind. I said, I don't want to do this. I'm going the fuck home, she said. Then she tried to get off the table.
I'm sorry.
Bye-bye.
What?
I'm done. Nope.
You know what?
I want to return this one.
I tried it. I've grown this child for the last 9 months.
Don't want to see it.
I don't want thinking abortion.
Yeah. Can I go back? Is there that option?
Where's the needle?
Where's the state I can go to get this thing out?
We can't use the needle anymore? What about that bat? I'll shoot it. You hit it.
Right. Okay. Ooh, yikes. This one. This one's titled Interesting Last Words. We had a little old lady on the floor that was so fixated on her bowel movements. When she passed away, her family wanted to know if she said anything. We had to make something up because her last words were Haley's M.O., the name of a popular laxative. So her last words were the name of a laxative. So they felt bad. They had to make it up. They had to make up her last words. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I would just tell them what she said. Sorry.
Is it wrong? Yes. Is it understandable?
It's truth.
No. Is it wrong to make up something new? Yes. But is it understandable to do that, to try to like give the person like the happy ending that they want? That's a nice thing to do, but it's wrong. Sure. It's nice, but wrong.
Yeah. You just do the thing. You just do the truth.
No, you just be like,
you just do the truth.
No, the last thing that your grandmother said was, I wish I sucked more dicks. Like,
right.
You just fucking tell them.
Right. You just say it.
You don't say,
right.
Tell my grandchildren I love them.
Right.
Equally.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. No, that's stupid.
Right. I like a big hairy bush. Segura. That's fun. All right. So this is the surprising effects of an IV. You'll like this one. We were getting a lady ready for surgery once. She was embarrassed, but told one of the nurses that she had an orgasm every time she got an IV started. She just wanted to give us a heads up. None of us wanted to start her IV. One of the nurses finally did it. We always try to get a vein in one stick, but this time I think the nurse is really motivated. So she just likes to be penetrated. It doesn't matter how. She just wants to be penetrated. That's it. That's her thing.
Right, so this is a little old lady, right? That's what it said?
No.
Well, this wasn't an old lady. This was just a lady.
That's where your mind went? You just old lady orgasms?
I heard old lady, and I immediately thought, like, man, back in the 70s, this bitch was living in a dungeon.
No. Yeah. Oh. No, just a lady. Regular lady. That's it. She's fun.
I mean, if you got a needle, I guess. Wesley's wet dream.
Yeah, little needle dick. Yeah. That's funny. This one I don't care about. Shit. Oh man, this person faked peeing, faked doing the urinating thing.
Right.
Put apple juice in it instead. He was back in pain, so they gave him a catheter. Yeah.
Here's a question: have you ever either used someone else's urine and or given somebody else your urine?
No. I have not. I have not.
There's something special about knowing that your dick juice is flipping around somebody else's thighs. Just in a little condom.
On a little bag, on a little...
Yeah. And it just makes you giggle.
Makes you giggle?
It's like, keep it warm, bitch.
Funny.
They'll test the temperature.
Yeah. Nope. I have not done that.
Yep.
Sorry.
I've also had to... I've had to take somebody to a secondary location to pick up said urine to then bring them to the place where they had to fake pee in the cup.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I think you told me about that one.
Yeah. That one was oh shit, I don't want workman's comp. well, it happened. But if I pee in a cup, I'm gonna be fired. Well, you got a cousin? Yeah. All right. Saddle up.
We're going for a ride. So it's funny. The other ones aren't really too good.
They're like, yeah.
That's reminding me though of another prank I did once when I was younger, actually. So I don't know if you've ever had any EKG or any type of things where you had to put the stickers on and the leads basically, where they would, right?
Only like on my brain.
Okay. Well, on those things, there's this rubbery adhesive, right? That sometimes when you pull off, it's like gooey. It's like goo.
Is it like the white one?
Yeah, they're like the white leads. No, it's not white.
Oh,
it's not anything you put on. It's just the rubbery glue that's on the back of the pads.
When I had to do a sleep study thing, they don't use that. They actually use like this like secondary glue thing that looks kind of like bat guano type consistency, whatever, and it's white.
Right.
And they had to do like a
correct.
So that's why. But other than that, I know I've had a couple of those things put on, but I wasn't conscious when it happened.
Oh, God.
So
yeah. So on those, there's this. It's just this rubbery like glue kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So, they take all of them off when they're done with the testing, whatever, and I would be peeling them off, and then there'd be like rubbery little balls and stuff. So but when you do that, it looks like a little booger. It looks like boogers. That's what it looks like. So the doctor came in to talk to, tell me the results, hey, this looks good. This looks good. So I'm sitting there and I'm just going like this. And I'm making pretend to pick my nose. And then I have the big glob of thing and I'm just rolling it around and he's talking to me and he's like medical talk trying to and I'm just like rolling it around. And then I go, and I wipe it on the side of the wall. I just wipe it on the wall, and he just looks at me, and my mother's like, and she's in the room, and she's like, no, and the nurses were in there, and apparently the nurses got such a laugh out of that. They told everyone else, all the other nurses, it kind of got around because this doctor was very straight-laced. It was very just like,
right.
And I pranked him, and like the nurses just lost it and stuff. So
wow,
pretty funny. So, yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
That was my idea of humor.
That consistency now, I can think about, whenever you get like a new debit or credit card in the mail.
Yes, it's that.
It's that.
It's exactly that. Okay. That rubbery.
I had to finish out that thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Trivia time. All right.
Go first.
What popular game had kids throwing slammers at a stack of milk caps?
Pogs.
Correct.
I loved that.
I know Pogs was the shit.
I collected them. I have the slammers. Oh,
I never once bought a single Pog or slammer.
You stole them.
But boy, did I earn them.
Oh, you earned them.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I was a physical specimen in my younger years.
Dude, that could have been my first taste at collecting stuff, getting me into
that was probably my first taste of true gambling. Because I if I wasn't playing for keeps, I didn't play.
Got it.
I was that kid who's I could win it for you, but I get half of your shit, or I get to pick 3 of the winning.
I remember my favorite Pogs. Actually, I just pictured all of them in my head, the ones that I liked.
I like there's crazy 8 balls with spider webs and sparkly holographic ones and shit. Okay, this is I'm going to give you there's 3 clues that then ends with what am I? Okay, so listen.
Okay.
I was a free file sharing software that allowed users to share music and movies.
Okay.
I was in a bitter legal battle with record companies and Metallica.
Shit.
I was eventually shut down because of copyright infringement issues. What am I?
Oh, there are a couple of them in that area that
There are. Can I give you an additional hint?
You can.
In the remake of the movie The Italian Job.
Yes.
No,
that's the one I was going to say.
I know it was.
But I didn't know.
That's why I'm giving you that hint.
I didn't know if it was movies as well.
It was.
So Napster.
It was Napster.
But I was thinking, okay, LimeWire was around.
LimeWire was after it.
It was after it, and it was
worse.
Yeah.
Because LimeWire was a straight peer-to-peer system, and it was anything.
I know. I saw my first murder on that thing.
I saw my first murder on E-Bombs World.
Yeah. I watched someone saw off someone's head with a
Really?
with a knife. Like
I watched
all these terrorist videos and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I watched a
on
decapitation of someone's head with a not a scimitar, but like a one of like the Aladdin style swords.
Oh yeah,
I can't think of what it's called.
Trying to remember.
It's a specific type of sword.
Yeah.
That's very like Middle Eastern.
I saw the penis get cut off with the.
Oh, I saw with the hatchet.
Yeah.
Where it's like hit, and like you're literally like you're
watching
like,
it. Yeah.
Pain Olympics.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
The shit we watched.
The shit we watched, and then like 5-6 years later, it's like, oh, 2 girls, 1 cup. Oh, and we're just like.
Saw a guy get murdered.
I watched literal beheadings.
Right.
Wow, they're eating shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Big deal. All right, what do you got?
All right. So.
Oh, good job on both those.
Thanks. 90 spelling bee.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't just spell the name. Okay, we'll give you 2 tries. Okay. Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh, fuck you. I don't know butterfucks. Joey.
You got that one.
Okay, cool. So we can just push that one out of the way. We already know I can spell that.
Yep.
Buttfq.
Not even close.
Motherfucker. Okay, if that's not even close.
You were halfway. You got it halfway.
So I had like the butta, right?
Yeah.
Butta.
Yeah. I'd hope you got that. Yes.
PH.
Wrong.
How do you spell it?
Buttafuoco.
Wow. Buttafuoco.
Buttafuoco.
Yeah, no, I get it, but like I would have thought it was ooh.
Yeah.
Because the 2. When 2 vowels go a walking, only the first vowel does all the talking.
Yeah. All right. So you have to guess. You have to guess this object.
Okay.
And I can't use certain words.
Okay. All
right.
So you have to try to get me to get the right answer without utilizing certain keywords. Cool.
I can't say that word. It's not a ponytail.
Pigtails?
No. I can't say that word either. They are, nope, can't say that word because that's in the thing. Sorry. Associated with bugs.
Antennas?
No. They are meant to be placed on the head. What the thing the ponytail holds is
Hair?
yeah, it's meant to be placed.
Hair ties?
No,
Headband?
but you keep going. And
Bobby pins? Hair?
bug, think bug.
Hair clips.
That word.
It's
Do you know where we're getting at here?
no.
But same mechanism, but on a smaller scale.
Holy crap! I don't.
Commonly placed throughout the top of the head, and they're small.
I think like alligator clips, but that's not right because that's obviously not a bug. The bug aspect is throwing me so far off base here. I have no clue. What is it?
Butterfly clips.
Butterfly clips.
I can't say hair, colors, insect, wings, springs.
What's a butterfly clip?
You know what butterfly clips are? Daughter doesn't do the butterfly clips. They're these. I have a bunch of them. They're these little. They look like the hair clips. You know, like big hair clips like that.
Oh,
But they're tiny. They're like this big.
Yeah.
And they go throughout top of the head and like.
I've always seen them called alligator clips.
No. Alligator clips are the long ones like this that go in through the hair to hold portions of the hair. Yeah.
Those I've always.
No, there's literal ends of them that are like butterflies.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing that you just described that apparently is called an alligator clip, those always were described to me as a different thing that I just thought of, and now I can't think of. Barrettes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
You're the hair guy. I just thought you'd get that one.
Yeah. No, it's just that I did not.
You didn't know the name of that actual thing.
What it was called.
Right,
I thought we had the same product. We had different brandings.
Sure.
Okay, to answer the question from last week of what clear beer alternative was introduced in 1993 and billed as a something different, the answer was
Zima. Yeah.
I have no recollection of this whatsoever.
I've never had it. I think I was too young for it, but I knew it existed.
Yeah, I don't think in 93 you were trying to get a clear beer alternative.
Nope.
Okay, so for this week's question,
Let's hear it.
Sorry. It's phrased really strangely. It's a multiple choice question, but it doesn't show multiple choice like A, B, C, D things. So it really threw me off. Okay, so the question is, the Y2K scare of 1999 was a fear of what? A, computer software not able to adjust from 1999 to 2000. B, malware embedded in a Windows 98 update. C, the bursting of the .com bubble. Or D, invasive bugs migrating from Mexico.
Man, that one sounds scary.
Yeah. And then the other one for this week is put these Julia Roberts movies in order they debuted.
Okay.
And the 4 movies of hers are The Pelican Brief.
What's that?
No idea. Pretty Woman.
Okay.
Notting Hill. And My Best Friend's Wedding.
Yeah, that'd be tough for me. I can maybe get 2 of those.
I'm looking at the answers. I would have gotten 1 right.
Okay.
Of 4.
Yeah.
So, other than that, that's all I got for this week. Do you have anything for the fine folks?
No, we're just trying to keep it classy, on this lovely podcast.
Keep it classy and just talking about a bunch of dick things.
Yeah. Feel free to leave comments, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff for us.
All those things. We
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
But outside of that, just have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Howdy, all. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah, howdy's the high
That's
one.
the high one. Yeah, that's
Not the
high.
low.
Not low, like not goodbye. What's goodbye?
Adios.
Howdy. That's the opposite. That's the...
I think so.
Okay. Adios. It's a different language. Howdy's redneck.
Yeah, but howdy is like to me Texan.
That's true. Tex-Mex.
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 Adios.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.